All right, I'm back from spring break, so I'm gonna do my video today. This one I'm gonna do on slope-intercept form, converting that to standard form. So I'm going from slope-intercept to standard. Earlier I had videos that went from standard to slope-intercept, so now I'm gonna, so just a reminder, slope-intercept form is the one that says y is equal to mx plus b. That one's called slope-intercept form. Standard form is ax plus by is equal to c. So I'm gonna go from here to here. So here I have a problem, y is equal to negative 3/4 x minus 5. If you focus on the denominator, which is a 4, that's going to be a key to how we get the whole problem converted into standard form. So what I did was I multiplied everything times 4. Because this denominator is 4, I multiplied this times 4, that times 4, that times 4. Everything I multiplied times 4. And remember, when you use that denominator, it allows you to do that. And that's the main reason. So if we rewrite the problem, that's going to be a 4y is equal to a negative 3x. And then I can bring down the minus 20. Because everything got bumped up times 4. So all your other numbers get larger while this one cancels out. And from here, we're just moving things around. And there's only one move to make. This one here, we move it over there. That's it. That comes over here as a positive 3x. That's already a positive 4y, so that comes down. Now that this is gone, this comes down to here. And what you're looking at is standard. 3x plus 4y is equal to negative 20. Standard form. So when you're converting slope-intercept form to standard form, number one thing, if there's a fraction, make sure you use the least common multiple. If it's dealing with fractions, make sure you use the least common multiple and multiply. After that, it should take 1 or 2 steps to get to your standard form. So for the most part, these problems should take more than 3 steps. All right, so I'm going to try to do this one start to finish. So I have y is equal to 1/2 x plus 3/5. This one is going to be a little bit different from my other example because I have not one fraction, I have 2 fractions. So my least common multiple between 2 and 5 is 10. So remember, I'm not going to write 10. What I'm going to write down is 2 times 5. That's what I'm going to do. So if you pay attention here, what I have is a 2 times 5 times my y. Up here, I added in my 2 times 5 in the numerator. And then I also added my 2 times 5 in the numerator there. And remember, the reason why I do that is so that you can see those things happen. If you can see that happen, it makes it much easier for the next step. So now I'm going to go ahead and calculate and say 10y. And if I look at what I have left, that's going to give me a 5x. All right. If I look at what I have left there, that's going to give me a plus 6. And remember, this one can go over there. So what I have here is a negative 5x. Remember, because this is a positive 5x. If I subtract both sides, right, I'm going to end up with a negative here. This one stays a positive 10y because I did not take it across the equal sign at all. Nor do I take this across the equal sign, so it remains positive. And so what I have here is a negative 5x plus 10y is equal to 6. This is standard. Now remember, a lot of times if we lead off with a negative, there can be an alternative way to write this answer. And we can switch all the signs just in case. So 5x minus 10y is equal to a negative 6. Or you can write this one as your standard, but it's going to be one of these two. All right. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Remember, you can find me on YouTube. All you have to type in is BJ Jeffries and look for this picture. There's my channel. You can subscribe there. I'm putting up my videos every day I come to work. I was off all last week for spring break, so I'm getting back to it.